Phone cut off. That's all right. That's all right. I want to talk about the foundational Black Americans and ADOS. Gonna stay on these niggas' head. Uh, the reason why they create these things, and it's understandable, you know. But at the end of the day, it's still separation, family. Both of them. You could, like I said, I put all of them in the same pot. So, foundational Black Americans. Let's deal with that because we done dealt with ADOS. Let's deal with the foundational Black Americans first. Now, foundational Black Americans, you saying that our foundation is America? So we was founded in America. No, we was found in Africa, brought to America, stolen, kidnapped, and brought to America. You should have said we branded in America. It shouldn't be foundational Black Americans. It should be Black Americans. No, Black people branded in America. That's what it should be. You see what I'm saying? Because we not no foundational Black Americans, nigga. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going with that neither. You see, I understand it. Y'all trying to make sure if they do pay some reparations, that you have something that you can separate from other Black people so you can get that check. You see what I'm saying? See, that's y'all trying to play in this political system and thinking you gonna rise above him in a game that he set up all the rules to. You see what I'm saying? So he could outlaw Black politics immediately. He could easily outlaw that he write what's in the book. Just like he wrote what's in the Bible, he write what's in the law book, man. So foundational Black Americans, that don't even sound right. Talk about our foundation is America. Because that's what you saying. See, I don't even think they realize the terms that they use. You see what I'm saying? And if we founded in America, that means our foundation. You saying the same thing Dane Calloway saying then. That we are indigenous, and again all them watered down words, and they use these the words that they use too. And a lot of these niggas is Moors and all Freemasons and shit. They use melanated, indigenous and shit. You see what I'm saying? I don't understand, you know, what's politically wrong with the word Africa. What's politically wrong with the word Africa? Well, y'all don't want to use it in the media. Y'all don't say it on TV. You know what I'm saying? They'll say the car. And don't know niggas in the Western Hemisphere know what the car is. King knows, King knows Syndigar. You see what I'm saying? That's what the car is. You see what I'm saying? But if you say that to just any, that's why I say most of what the black, listen, even the Black Power Negroes be talking like, everybody, like we done made it and shit already. You see what I'm saying? Some of them, you see what I'm saying? They be talking like everybody understand this information that's coming out of our mouth. The majority of Black people, that shit going way over their head. That's why they don't look at no content videos. Because what we be talking about be going way over their head. Even though that's amazing and you over here in this system. You see what I'm saying? That shit go way over their head. If you go outside right now and ask any of these people about some ADOS or foundational Black Americans, they ain't gonna know what the hell you talking about. These our peoples is not politically structured. They came far enough politically in the mind to where they can even conceive of a real Black president. Ain't never been no Black president. Probably ain't gonna ever gonna be no Black president. You see what I'm saying? No real Black president. You see what I'm saying? That's another story for us another day. But y'all think y'all gonna win in his game that he put together. You see what I'm saying? So you saying, yo, nah, we the foundation of Black Americans. That means we the first ones over here. You know what I mean? So these are the families you gonna have to pay. Man, you got a social security number. Them people know who, where you work at, everything. They know everything about you, nigga. You see what I'm saying? You talking about the mark of the beast? That's your social security card. What are you talking about? That ain't no different than the prison number in inmate. My number 3469 and shit. And then you'll look on your security card, social security card, and say the same thing. So that's just a form of they call ID. Well, what you IDing? You IDing and tagging your slave. That's fact. So our foundation cannot be no America. So we ain't no foundational black Americans. That's period. I understand what you're saying politically, but that just ain't gonna work. And then ADOS, American Descendants of Slavery. But you go on Tony Moore page and this sister page, Cornell or whatever, Yvette Cornell, you go on their page, you see what I'm saying? They not saying, yo, we Africans and shit like that. They over there saying that, you know, that we was once slaves, but these people sold us. So now we not Africans no more. So now we automatically indigenous. We black Indians. We Moors. We all of these different words. And see, that just is another bucket of confusion. That's just another bucket of confusion. You know, the people are just now beginning to accept that they African, but you know, y'all trying to pull them back the other way where we just left from. We not going for that. We not going for that. You see what I'm saying? I understand it. There's a people at the bottom trying to figure out a way out this man's system still. It just ain't gonna work. It should have been African descendants of slavery. Because we Africans, but you see, they try to hold on to this American thing. You see? So we know ain't no black people gonna be able to ever unite in no America. Y'all niggas is under the program and under the wisdom and spirit of that man. And y'all live it out and walk up under his, you know, his mind control plan, this, that, and the third. And out here just, you know, trying to figure out a way still. You see what I'm saying? Most of these are just individuals. They just individuals and they monies get up. And but you still out here talking about you a ADOS and black whatever that is. Black what they call that? See, I done forgot already. See, that's already whatever they call it. What I just said before, I think of it in a minute. You see what I'm saying? But we know who we are. We not going back the other way. And that's just point blank, period. Period. We zipping it off, cutting that shit off. Ain't no foundation. That's what it is. Foundational black Americans. Now the fuck that sound? Like we was founded in America and shit. No, we was branded in America, stolen from Africa, brought to the Americas. So they know who we are. You ain't got to try to make up other words to explain who we is. They know who we is. They know who the peoples is that came from the Caribbean. They know you know, the numbers on the immigrants that's coming in the country. So they know who the black Americans is, nigga. And most of the time, all you gotta do is talk. They know exactly, they tell them everything they need to know. By me just speaking and using how I talk, they know that my history, where I was born, where, you know, that we was stolen from Africa and shit. Because we went through their school system and we talk like they talk. The blacks in England don't speak the way the black Americans speak. Yeah, they speak in English, but it's in a totally different way. Nigga, we speak Ebonics. We don't put our own words on it. Our own, you know, Africanized it again. You see what I'm saying? Our own emphasis on words. You see what I'm saying? But the blacks in the Caribbeans don't talk like the niggas in the Americas. So if they had some kind of consensus on who they need to pay, and they say go up to your neighborhood courthouse and get the check, all they gotta do is be like, say these 3 words. I am American. And once you say that, they're gonna be like, okay, this is American right here. Because they know the lingos of the people around the world. And then you got a motherfucker pull out your motherfucker ID card. You can't get nothing in this motherfucker. You can't even cash a check. So if they even ever gave you a reparation check before they gave you the check, what they gonna do? Check your ID. They gonna check your ID and make sure you who you say you is. You see what I'm saying? So this is why they making up to try to separate us so we can get a reparations check. You see what I'm saying? The blacks that was born in the Americas. So they come up with ADOS and foundational Americans. Like, but what I just said, you're not even gonna be able to go up there and get no check, no nothing, unless you show your ID, and that shit gonna say Atlanta, Georgia, motherfucker. That shit gonna say Atlanta, Georgia. They know where them people come from, the Caribbean, from Africa, from goddamn South America, from England. They know wherever. They know who is who and who they need to pay. That's just facts. So we don't gotta come up with all these fairy tale, fake political, I'm gonna vote ass names that another little anti-African groups, nigga. Period. See, you think ADOS or Foundational Black Americans is more powerful than the Africans, global Africans? Is you out your mind? Is you out your mind? Y'all talking about getting a little check for reparations, motherfucker. We was global Africans, like I say, motherfucker. We could take over the world in 2 motherfucking minutes, and y'all instead trying to get some little crumbs for these people. That's cool. That's because they owe it. Because they owe it, but they know who they need to pay. But if we was global Africans, instead of letting little melanated ADOS and indigenous and black Indians and Moors and all that crazy dumb black foundational Americans weak shit. All that, and we was global Africans, motherfucker. We could take over the planet like Pinky in the Brain, and I'll be right back. Drop out, like, subscribe, and share.